Blackwater, good friends, telling better stories.
Ooh,
I'm excited to be here, and I hope you are too.
No.
It's so scary.
Aggro. It went aggro.
Aggregating friendship.
Sean's aggregating.
Aggregarious.
I'm a guy.
I'm giving away my
I'm
answer.
a guy.
Just a little guy.
I'm radioactive.
We've got a lot to talk about tonight, so I'm going to jump in. I'm going to acknowledge tonight that we are streaming from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish, Stolo, Samiamu, Kwantlen, Sawasan, and Musqueam First Nations. Though our characters play in a world that Tim has created, we are honored to live, work, and play on these lands tonight. A big thank you to our... Ooh. I'm good. Our sponsors and partners. We're proud to be sponsored by Sirenscape because epic games require epic sound. We're also using Epidemic Sound for this fantastic campaign. We're partnered with Legend Keeper and MTM Printworks. You can type !Legend Keeper and !MTM to find all the details. Just fantastic local partners that we have been working with for a really long time, and we love you very deeply. Our campaign artist is the incomparable Tiana Kovacevic. You can find her at @Mr_Marston everywhere on the internet, and the internet is only Instagram because she doesn't have Twitter, so find her on Instagram. We're also proud to be sponsored by Familiar Dice, a local artisanal math clacks creator who's just a delight. Please go follow the creator Robin everywhere across all the socials at Familiar Dice. You may have noticed we are playing live in studio. We're proud to be hosted here by the wonderful folks from QuestlineDnD. You can type !Questline in the chat to find all their details. A huge shout out to the dream team of Dylan and Tony in the studio tonight. We love you. Thank you very much for being here with us and helping us make all the things happen. Campaign 2 is hosted over on the Questline AFL YouTube page, so please go check that out and come check out our YouTube page as well. That's always helpful for us, so thank you. Some brief programming updates. Episodes 10, 11, and 12 have dropped on the podcast feed, and Chatwaters are dropping over on Patreon. So if you would like to become a patron, there's multiple tiers that you can support at. You get access to a Chatwater for every episode, a Discord status, and Discord's or Patreon exclusive Discord feed, as well as a bunch of behind the scenes content, as well as some upcoming patrons only content. So please come check us out. And if you're wondering what Chatwater is about, the very first Chatwater is actually up for everyone to see publicly on the Patreon. So just go over there and go check it out. A couple new things that we've got going on the channel. We are thrilled to announce that we're bringing a new mini-series to the channel in support of our friends over at Haunted Table Games and their new Kickstarter for a TTRPG called Triangle Agency. It works on a 6D4 system, and the vibes are like SCP, meets Stranger Things, meets like Fringe. Their Kickstarter drops tomorrow, and we are going to be part of their campaign with a 3-part mini-series called The Right Angle. Lots of triangle puns incoming, please be aware of that. 5 low-level agents are tasked with retrieving an agency executive gone rogue. I will be your general manager, shepherding my lovely agents, which is Tim and Cody from here at Blackwater, and then welcoming our dear friends back to the channel, Faye and Pond, and Gnome Ann joining us with the table for the very first time, which is really, really exciting. We just had our session 0. I'm super stoked about it. You all are like laughing small, and it's so distracting.
I don't know what Sean is, there is like so much under the table motion, and I'm really upset by it.
You don't know.
You don't know. You know why, Sean, is
alarming.
you can type !triangle in the chat to find out details for the Kickstarter, and please go back it and follow it when it drops tomorrow. Which brings us to our episode sponsor for the night. Returning from last week, a Kickstarter from our dear friends over at Bookworm Games for Questchests. If you like immersive tabletop experiences, then you need to go back this thing tomorrow. When it drops, there are 5 total chests available on Kickstarter, with the first 2 already over on Bookworm's website, and they can be used as standalone adventures, or you can link them together for a longer adventure arc. They engage all of your senses with. They're also system agnostic,
including taste.
They're D&D.
I do. That's not a joke.
D&D, Pathfinder, as well as Powered by the Apocalypse and many others. There's wax sealed letters, metal coins, candles, actual tea that you can drink and share with your players.
You're supposed to put in your mouth.
That you're supposed to put in your mouth, and narrated voiceovers, custom music for all of these wonderful adventures to go on. There's ciphers and puzzles for your players to decode, and we have a promo video that is going to be airing at the break, so please stick around and check that out. But why should we wait for the break? Cut to it, Tim.
That's a chest.
Yeah.
Our
So-
very own.
Chest with a quest.
Questchests has been working with Tim for over the last 2 months to create a Blackwater custom chest for us to include in our game. I have absolutely no idea when it's going to drop. We're just kind of all patiently waiting on tenterhooks for it. The pictures of everything will be up in our Discord, and we're going to also drop a video after we've completed the chest to where Tim's going to walk everyone through it and kind of the creation process around it, and that'll be for patrons as well. If you want to go check out this Kickstarter, please type !Quest in the chat. And also, the wonderful folks over at Bookworm Games are just so lovely and are giving 10% off to all Blackwater viewers if you type the code Blackwater at checkout. So go check them out. And our mods will drop a link in the chat for that over their website. And that's it. That's all I have. Grab your tissues, grab your spider milk, grab your jorts and your best friends, whether you are new with us tonight or you have been with us for ages. Thank you so much for your support. It is through community that we can make amazing things happen. We love you immensely, and we hope you feel super, super welcome at our table. Tony, roll the clip, roll the clip!
Tony.
So last week, where we left off, for those of you just joining us tonight, the party traversed the desert, chasing down Vultus, negotiating with desert giants for passage, making their way through a violent sandstorm, and finally managed to track down Vultus and free Macria, making their way back across the Pale Range with Macria. And that's where we pick up. As you are heading across the desert, evening is approaching.
Have we caught back up with Macria?
You've caught back up with Macria. Yeah. She wasn't that far ahead.
She was like a turn ahead.
A couple turns ahead. Now, do we want to camp? What time of day is it, Tim?
It's getting close to evening. You're kind of in the later part of the afternoon.
But
Oh yeah, no, because you guys chased them down.
we
You left.
slept today. We
Yes.
slept during
Yes,
the
evening
the
time,
day.
right?
Yeah, so it's evening. So yeah, the sun is.
This is peak travel time.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
We should push ahead.
Yeah, let's push his feet.
Also, the giant did say that if we, attacked those with the seal, that probably that wizard is going to hurt us. So we want to be away from Wizard Town.
Alaban never read to me as someone who was a forgiving type.
Cool, spiteful wizard.
Yeah.
That way, home. This way. Sounds good to me.
Let's go as far as we can, and then make sure we don't exhaust the horses. And then if we need to take a sleep, we can. But then we'll get back to Dresden and drop her off.
Is she looking okay?
Yeah, she looks a little bit shook up. You can tell just kind of visually, but she seems relieved that she's in your company now. She obviously isn't saying anything, but she definitely looks relieved. Tired, but relieved.
All right, well, we will push on.
Okay. Yeah, we'll travel.
All right. So you continue on for a time, and you hear a voice in your head.
Sick.
Where are you? We've just arrived back in Taywin.
You would I feel like Esper would pull his horse up and be like, outside of Dresden. You've been gone for weeks. Is everyone safe?
It's only been a few hours for us. Everyone is safe. Do you know specifically where you are?
How far are we from Dresden?
You're still probably about a day out from where the path kind of heads back towards Dresden, the road. So it would probably take you about a day.
Day and a half to get into Dresden?
Yeah.
We're about a day and a half outside of Dresden. We are about...
That's one word.
About
yeah. I'm not counting syllables here.
About.
About 3 days, a day and a half outside of
1.5
Dresden.
days.
Fuck. Can you meet us there? And that's 20. That's 19. No, 21.
21.
Plus all the fumbles gets you to 25.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck, shit, fuck.
Describe your surroundings for me.
I would attempt to do so in 25 words.
Okay.
Is there like a roll you want me to do? Because like,
you can make either an insight or not an investigation or perception.
Can I do a survival check to get a latitude and longitude?
Do you?
You could do a survival check to check your. A survival check would also be acceptable.
Have you
I'll
vocalized
do an
any of this out loud?
we just watching
Or are we just watching you start
I
to
haven't.
panic?
No, because I've just like.
He's just been
You're
responsible.
Your
I'm
mind
like, yeah.
Esper,
Esper and Adam share a quality in that if I'm listening to a thing and someone talks to me, I cannot do two at a time. I will do an investigation check because I'm very good at those.
Okay.
14 total.
Okay. So you do your best to describe with 25 words the surrounding area.
Esper, what's going on?
I got good news.
Yeah?
That was Moss.
What?
Time shit. Apparently, it's only been a few hours for them. Your brother's safe. So is Mal.
As you say that, you see the sand kind of swirl and Moss stands before you.
Oh, that's
That's-
an impressive trick.
Hello. What are you doing out here?
It's been weeks.
This is Macria. Not this. This is Macria. She was kidnapped by death cultists, priestess of Nepthisiket, and we are kind of being heroic about it.
We were traveling. We ended up in Clore, and we had to make our way back. And then we got here to Dresden. We chartered passage, and we had to get a curse removed. So as payment, we had to go rescue her, and then we were coming back to Tailwind.
Also, this is Miri. Miri, this is Ed. What did we decide on?
Ben.
Ben. This is
Ben.
Ben. Ben's like our rich friend who can
Benefactor.
teleport.
Our
My name
benefactor.
is Dessius Moss.
Oh, I love it. Ben?
They call me Ben.
It's like a code name because he's so important.
I didn't have any hand in coming up with it.
You said Ben.
I
Do you like it though?
I believe it was his suggestion.
Yeah, he rolled a poor deception.
It's good old Gaslight Ben.
Yes.
Old gassy Ben.
Okay.
You see, he's somewhat distracted. He keeps looking in the direction that you came.
You know of the tower, the observatory.
Yes.
That's where they were taking her. That's where they were going to take Macria.
It's the veil.
They've been kidnapping priestesses from temples of Nepthisiket.
The ones who, the Summit, the ones who can't speak.
We need to leave.
All right. Okay. Are we bringing the priestess with us?
We need to go. We need to take her back to Dresden
All right.
and drop these horses off because we were going to.
Oh yes, I know.
I
It's a contract.
I mean, if you want, we can just buy the horses outright.
can't take the horses back.
All right.
I
Be free, horse.
I'm gonna cast speak with animals. I'm gonna cast speak with animals.
My horse friends, thank you for your companionship
yeah.
and bravery.
Thank you.
You have served us wonderfully.
Oh, of course.
I require you to return yourself back home.
Whoa, by ourselves?
You are capable of that, I believe in you.
I don't really know where I am.
Do you know how we got here?
You kind of kicked me a little bit, and I ran in the direction you pointed.
All right, if you follow these mountains,
Okay.
you're gonna end up back at a path.
Okay.
You're gonna hang a left,
All right.
and then you're gonna go until you get to a city.
Okay. And sorry, what is left?
I want to see these horses do a hang ten.
Oh God, what is
This side.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Do you need nautical terms?
I don't know
believe
what
that is
nautical means.
Mr. Moss, we signed a contract that's being magically enforced for these horses. Is there something we can do about that?
Next time, just buy the horses.
Oh, yes.
We didn't think we
But
were.
all right,
I didn't think of
We don't have a day to spare.
that.
All right.
Sprig, can you lead,
I can still speak with animals.
can you lead the horses back to Dresser?
That's weird. Oh, that's your.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% I can.
I will
Okay,
make
can
an
I
insight
roll?
check, but I can't.
So you roll a natural 20 or a natural 1?
I want to roll a perception check that I don't want to know if he can't. I want to know if he is lying to me about his ability.
That's
Insight.
insight.
That's insight, baby.
What's up, baby?
Guidance.
I love the roll wind up guidance.
That's not good. 11.
He seems very confident.
All right. So I need you to lead these horses
Yeah.
back to Dresden.
Okay.
And then return to us.
Oh, that's gonna be a while.
How will Sprig find us?
That's a good point. All right, horses, you're on your own.
Okay.
No, Mr. Moss, it sounded like you were saying we have a day, yeah?
We can. Yes. I'll need everyone to mount up.
Oh, you know what? Can we send the priest? No, I can't leave the priest.
We got a day. We got a day. Let's just take the horses and go.
All right.
The more we try to figure out a way to like finagle the situation, the longer we're
Also,
not
can
riding
everyone
towards
stop
Dresden.
walking? I'd like to stop and talk about this stationary bit.
No.
Let's
I can't walk and think at the same time.
Counter argument outside of character. We let Sprig lead the horses because it's what, 5
But we
horses?
still have to take it
Wait,
back.
hear me out. And we let that play out, and that's just a one shot.
We do alternate universe, alternate universe.
lead a horse to Dresden.
Yeah, alternate.
You can lead a
I
horse
love
to Dresden.
that.
You just let it
Alternate,
happen.
but alternate universe.
Alternate
I
universe,
think we deliver the horses back because I don't trust
We've
Sprig.
done an AU we've done AU one shots before. I would look
love
at
it, you guys.
if you could
In a
do-
world where they didn't ride the horses back.
It's just 4 horses looking for left. Where the fuck is left?
we play as horses. I look at Macria.
Is it I know you can't speak, but did you want to ride with me? Okay, let me help you up. I'd
Help her up on the horse, and we would ride.
All right, let's go. And you watch as he moves his hand, and there's sort of a swirl of greenish mist around him as you see a camel arise from the desert out of this mist, and he mounts up. This fairly large camel that he climbs on top of.
Does it have any cool facts about the desert? And
No.
Sanderson. This is Sanderson.
Sanderson. Brian Sanderson.
Got fucked up. This
and-
camel doesn't come out with the one fact it knows.
And you all begin to ride fairly quickly. You watch as he, before you leave, you watch as he waves his hands, and there is this kind of greenish sparkle that lands on all of the horses, and they kind of have a little pep in their step as you all take off.
Mr. Moss, I can't help but notice that this wizard in the observatory, he seems to give you a little bit of concern. Are we dealing with someone very powerful?
Yes, Illiben Thray is definitely dangerous.
And you've had dealings with him before?
Make a persuasion check for me.
Can I do the help action with the more we know, the more we can help?
especially because it pertains to Esper.
Not good. Persuasion, you said?
Come on, use that silver thistle tongue.
10.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes, he's a dangerous individual and he should not be trifled with. And if you have crossed him, be vigilant.
I don't believe he knows who we are. No one lived to make it back. So I am hopeful that
Death isn't the most permanent thing for these people.
I don't believe there's much to bring back.
There's always something to bring back.
In
I
any-
hope you're right.
In any case, we're just gonna have to keep going. And thank you for coming. Are they okay?
Yes. For us, it's only been a few hours since we saw you.
Where did you go?
We traveled to the Feywild.
Oh.
Yes. That would explain the time jump.
No, I won't.
Right.
You were with all of them for the teleport?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
For me, only a few hours ago, we were in a much different place.
Was that an intentional? Like, did you mean to go to the Feywild, or was that?
No, I intended to travel you all back to Taywin.
Does that happen often? Jumping into a different plane whilst?
No, that's never happened when
There
I've
was-
used my teleportation circles.
There was it was red, and
Yes, I saw that too.
we
Thistle would look at. Thistle kind of knows. I think Thistle kind of figured it out because I rolled a really high perception when it happened, and then
Yeah.
I think Thistle would look at Mirielle and sort of be like,
To go to say something and then just smile. All right.
we landed in Clore, and that's how we bumped into Miri.
Incredible coincidence.
Are you in the market for a bridge?
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Just the person to talk to.
It's a joke.
Not really.
Miri is a bridge real estate agent.
We're not.
Interesting.
He's our benefactor.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It's a good business deal.
Let's just ride. We can talk business later.
Perhaps we can speak later.
It's an inside joke. I don't actually sell bridges.
I see.
But I do know of some incredible estates up in Clore. We can talk about it later.
And you see, having never met Moss before, you see he is a tall, older Goliath man. But you see his skin has kind of a greenish tint, and his hair has a mossy kind of quality, and as well as his beard. And he cuts quite a striking figure.
if there's an opportunity on the trip to catch him and an opportunity to speak with him privately.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. When we were at the Temple of Nepthisicat,
Yes.
I was informed I have a curse on me, in addition to the one that we went to have removed. They were unable to remove it. They suggested Temple of Nepthisicat as or Philenis as a possibility to have it removed. Would you happen to know of anyone who might be powerful enough or learned enough to?
Perhaps. Do you know the nature of the curse?
I do not. I do not know what it does or who put it on me, or I didn't even know it existed until not long ago.
Interesting. Well, Temple Philenis would be a good place to start. Generally, curses fall under the divine realm, at least as far as removing them. But I have a colleague. She knows a thing or two about curses. Perhaps when this is all done, I can point you in her direction.
I would greatly appreciate that.
Yes. Let's continue on.
As we would
Find him.
trot up to Moss, I'd also go, we also have what you were looking for in your...
May I see it?
I mean, I don't want to drop it or while we're riding. Can I show you when we get back?
Sure.
Okay. You said it's really important. I don't want to.
Of course.
It's in my bag down here. So.
I borrowed it to do the paperwork for.
You definitely didn't. All right.
Person we've been traveling with has not been Thistle. It's been the entity.
That's where the curse came from.
So, yeah.
Just before we skip over the fast travel,
yeah.
because it seems like we have our guest only for a short period of time, as we're rocking up, I would just love to sort of saddle up next to Shy's horse.
Yeah.
And just like connect to Macria. Say, hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Mark.
Macria.
Macria, yes. Are you all right?
Yes, I think so. I'm better now. I feel much safer with all of you.
Is this okay? I don't want to like upset the big cat upstairs or anything.
Yes, I think it's okay.
Cool.
I think we may have found a loophole. I'll have to
I'm
ask.
sure deities love that. That's really cool.
I'll have to ask the Covenant sister about
How, though? Do you want me to ask for you?
I'll write it down.
Oh, cool. Oh, you can write. Okay, so it's not anti-communication at all. It's just like spoken word.
If I need something, I can write it down.
I love that. Okay, sorry to interrogate your
It's all right.
faith.
Sorry to interrogate your faith.
Sean has a history of interrogating priestesses of Nethisiket about their faith.
I'm just curious.
How the demon
I was
control
also saying to
them
M, I was saying to M, priestesses of Nethisiket, real rules as written, not rules as intended. It says this in the book.
I wanted to ask how you found yourself on the back of that camel. How did they get you?
I was doing my evening prayers alone in the temple, and they came up behind me. And then I woke up on the back of a horse.
Was right before it happened, was there any sort of, how did you know they were behind you?
I sort of sensed their presence, and I turned to see who it was, and then I just got very sleepy.
Did they say anything on the journey? Any nefarious plans of, I don't know?
They spoke about getting to the observatory,
Mm-hmm.
and that he would travel them back to Gideon.
Did they say where Gideon was?
No.
One second. Hey, everyone, I'm just on a call with Macria here. Does anyone have any questions for our guest?
Did they indicate what they would be requiring her services for?
That they said I would be useful to them. Because I can speak to the dead.
Maybe there was,
No, I'm just.
We're
yeah.
assuming you're reading. Yeah.
maybe there was someone who, Esper, they tried to bring back but couldn't. Someone who didn't come back, but they had questions for.
Maybe. A ton of kids didn't come back. Maybe one of them went somewhere important.
Did they talk about someone specific they were hoping to use your services for?
No. They just said that me and my sisters would be very useful. No harm would come to us as long as we cooperated.
Do you know where the other priestesses are?
Vermal Husk.
Vermal Husk? Where's that?
It's where I was raised.
With Gideon?
We will have to pass that along to the priestesses at the temple. It will be important for them to know where to look.
That was where the school was. They might have moved on, but
Well, they can start at the observatory.
Yeah.
I assume they have some powerful members among the clergy who could deal with something like that.
I have one other question. It's not really related, but do you ever want to scream?
Yeah, when I sometimes go out into the desert, if I'm alone, I can speak. So I do scream.
I love the like image of this where she's like looking at Miri, thinking to Sean, and she's like
cool.
not moving her mouth, and Mark is like saying the star. Like it's just such a cool visual.
I like the idea that she sings like show tunes in her room when no one's there, and like the people next door can kind of hear it, but they pretend like they don't.
It's like show business.
They're like, "Oh God, she's singing again."
Just pretend it's not happening.
Don't say anything; she'll get in trouble.
Well, thank you very much. Is there anything you'd like me to say on your behalf when we get back?
No, I think they'll understand.
Okay,
Thank you, though.
no worries.
She kind of looks out over the desert. As it is, you're well into the night now. You've been traveling through the night. You have been moving at a very fast pace.
No worries.
As you are slowing down as the morning is coming.
For the benefit of Mark, some like, I kind of think a little hard, move my hands a bit, and some like ghost lights gonna pop up, and I'm gonna cast light for us riding, just so that Mark can see anything.
So patronizing.
This is great. I also have this spell. I cast it as well. Okay. Just my horse is just like fucking.
Mark, you will see all right.
Are we?
No, not
Are
really.
we near the giant's range when that spell of light is being?
Oh, you're past, like, you've
Okay.
gone through past the giant's range.
As I see them cast the light, I'm gonna look out I want to make sure there's nobody following us. I want to make sure there's nobody
Make a
clocking
perception
us. No,
check.
nothing hunting us at this point.
Guidance.
Thank you.
One of the two of us.
That's a 15 all up.
You look out behind you,
Oh shit.
Fucking.
and you don't see anything.
Damn it!
Shy
Nothing's
is
there.
Shy is keeping a pretty.
I didn't like the roll and then
Yeah,
check.
maybe we turn this off collectively.
And I think,
I don't know why I had
think
this.
Shy
Really
would-
appreciate the thought, but
I
you
think
know.
Shy would still be on edge enough and wanting, now that Moss is with us, just really knowing that because Adri's safe, there's a fast path to get back to him. She's like,
Maybe we don't. Can we keep the lights off?
Yeah, I don't actually need to see where I'm going. The horse is more or less following
Yeah.
his horse, so
You're right.
Yeah.
Horses are
I'm
not
No, it was
that
time.
bright.
It was
get
time,
rid of
though.
light. I'm going to also cast Unseen Servant, attach the light to the Unseen Servant, and send it into the desert. So it's just running with a light on its head, just like into the desert.
As you are kind of pushing ahead, I need
Faster.
all of you to make a Constitution saving.
Do we level up, Tim?
nope.
No.
Damn it.
There it
I
is.
will ask every time. So every session.
16.
16.
Also 16.
19.
It says on the dice.
Natural
I get
20.
You succeed, you succeed.
Sweet little 10.
Okay, you three. You hear this roar rip out behind you.
Sorry, 16 failed?
16 fails.
Oh, spicy.
And you three, your bodies seize up along with
no.
Good thing you're on the horse.
Macria's, as this roar kind of rips out along the desert. And you see Moss like jumps off of his camel as he manages to stay upright. And there's that initial sound and then a concussive wave, and you take
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Don't love that at all.
only 15 points of thunder
I'm
damage.
out.
You're unconscious?
Yeah, dude, I had 6 health from that
oh
one
my God.
fight.
That's,
And you
Well, you would have been.
spill out onto the
Is that
ground.
reduced to half for the rest of us?
Yes, it's half.
So 7.
And Esper falls unconscious on the ground.
Fully, just like off the horse.
And you watch as a fairly large, metallic, almost jaguar-like creature comes bounding
Nice.
out,
What the fuck?
and You see Moss hold up his hand. You watch as Moss kind of brings his hand up, and this kind of golden light shines out and drops down around the creature. And you see this box come around it. As this huge metallic creature just slams up against the inside of the walls. We need to leave now.
Like,
Get him up on the horse. I bought us a bit of time.
You're alright. If I can, I'll offer.
do you mean portal or keep riding?
We need to get as far away from here as we can. We have 1 hour.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word. Esper.
I get on the horse.
I, for note, prepped cure wounds for you for this day. Also.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing these are the spell slots.
The spell sets you have left, and then the pencil ones were ones that I prepped.
Yeah, I will. I will use one of a second level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on him. So that's 2.
Hated that you said only 15.
Yeah,
That was
it could have
more
been. I rolled 2 1s.
What is
wow.
what it like? So it's
That
it's a
could've killed
metallic
me.
jaguar.
It it looks like a jaguar, but you can see the sort of steel plating on it. It does look to be carved somewhat with arcane runes. It looks quite formidable.
Is it? Does it look Caraxian?
Not quite. Not
Okay,
quite.
so it's not mechanical.
You
or-
also haven't seen a lot of Caraxian stuff.
I'm just thinking from like the iconography on the ship or like that kind
No.
of stuff. No.
Could it have theoretically done 25 additional damage? Because that would have outright killed
I don't.
We'll never
think so.
know.
No.
8 points of healing.
me. 8.
Yeah,
And the healing word was.
I will say it's Cure Wounds because I didn't realize.
Are you good?
and I'll do another. Who else needs healing? You? Yeah, I'll do another. I'll do one on
So
you.
that'll be 9.
9, 17.
Oh, that's much better.
Spicy.
17.
Half my hit
gosh,
points.
thank
All the way back.
Mark, how's Mark looking?
Mark doesn't look great.
Okay, I'll
But,
do one
you
on
know.
you as well.
Macria also
10.
does not look great.
Take.
I will do a first level, 2 first levels on Macria. 8, 6, 14. That's 2. 22 for her.
All right. As you hop back on the horses, as the kind of morning light is coming, and you take off toward Dresda at a fairly fast clip, so you're able to gain some more distance.
Moss, what is that thing?
I think Eliban found out.
Right.
Is it drawn to light by any chance?
I'm sure that didn't help.
Okay.
That's my bad.
No, you're okay.
Probably been tracking you for a while.
Are you all right?
Love that.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Let's get to Dresden. I'm fine right now.
Okay, let's go.
I think I've got a broken rib because I came off that horse, but we can sort that somewhere else.
Let's say it later.
And we ride.
All right. I need everyone to make athletics checks for me.
Boy. I will give you a bardic inspiration because I know that you're not.
I love that. I'm tired and weak.
I'm bad at athletics though, which.
You and me both.
Oh, it's not
I'm
bad.
still rolling at disadvantage.
Natural 1
Okay.
plus 3. But it's still a natural 1.
Okay.
19.
19.
11.
11.
14.
14.
12.
12. Okay. So your horses are tired, and it is like Mark's horse stumbles and falls and is kind of limping along as you see like Moss kind of pulls up alongside and kind of shepherds the horse around. And you can see that horse is like, its leg is not looking great.
I will jump off my horse. I will give Mark my horse.
Okay.
I will wild shape into a horse.
Okay.
And I will continue
All
along.
right, as you continue to run ahead.
Do we leave that
we
horse
leaving the
behind?
No, it's riding.
It's riding.
It's just without a
now-
rider, it
Without
can-
Mark,
it can-
it's
okay.
doing a lot
Okay,
better.
great.
Yeah.
As you continue to push forward, you can hear the kind of banging in the distance against that force cage.
The crippled horse is riding the Thistle horse, to be
Yeah,
clear.
yeah, yeah. Just
Horse
like how
on
centaurs,
horse. Horse on
centaurs
horse.
can be
Stack
ridden.
of horses.
Centaurs are medium creatures that can be ridden by other medium creatures.
So
So you can
stacked on
stack a
stacked.
fucking ton of centaurs on top of each other.
You swear when the horse heard itself, it went, oh fuck! But you're not sure. And you continue forward, riding at this breakneck speed as the sun is coming up, and you start to feel the heat of the day creep in as you're getting into those morning hours. You push on ahead. You get past the Pale Range and into the main, the Trail of Penance. As you see there is a convoy kind of coming towards you as you push forward. You continue
as we stop with the convoy, knowing that thing is gonna break out of the box. Do we tell them that there's
I don't think it's after them.
I don't think we stop, but as we ride past, I'm just gonna be like, danger behind! And just keep riding.
Okay, and you see the convoy kind of like, they sort of panic a little bit and they kind of pull off to the side of the road.
circle the wagons and yeah, you got it.
Yeah. As you continue on, again, pressing against that heat of the day, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Here she goes.
Oh my god, I'm rolling like poop.
Flirty 20 for me.
Flirty 10.
6.
13.
13.
22.
22, okay. You take another point of exhaustion each.
Oof. But not this guy?
No, 13 was the
Oh.
DC. It's early in the day. You're not in the prime heat of the day.
Oh shit, I went down.
So that's 2 for you now?
Yep.
Yeah. And so you continue on as you're pressing ahead and you feel the heat start to intensify, and for some of you it's almost overwhelming. You start to feel just nauseous.
I'm on a horse.
I will put him on my back so that he doesn't actually need to steer the horse. Like he doesn't need any factions.
Okay.
Because I can do he doesn't need. He can literally sleep if he wants because I will do all the steering.
Again, you can't sleep on a galloping horse.
No, but I mean,
I know. I get
He sort of elongates himself.
He puts like a little scoop in his back.
I form like a chair.
A beautiful skin hammock developed between his tail and his back.
Yeah. His spine, like this.
And guess what?
It's like a beanbag chair.
In that particular spot, I make sure there's no fur on the horse.
Which means,
all
here's
smooth. It's
the
like a
thing.
hairless
As
mole rat.
established in earlier episodes, that horse exists in the real world, and Thistle has seen it.
Yeah, I saw a horse like this once in my nightmares.
The hammock horse of the Feywild.
Let's ride. We ride.
You
Don't call
continue
them
on.
Alfred Epic.
As you make your way past the convoy and you see them circling up and you continue on, you can see Dresda in the distance a few hours away. You see Moss looks out behind, and you see as he looks behind, he kind of leans forward. You need to ride harder than you've ever ridden before.
Okay.
Go now. I need everyone to make athletics checks, please.
Jeez, no.
Or animal handling, sorry.
Animal handling.
Do I need to? I am the horse.
You are the animal. So you're okay. You guys are okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's a 10.
16.
16.
Here we
21.
Baby
21.
Animal handling. 12.
12. Okay. You start to drop behind a
Yeah,
little
this
bit
guy
as
loves
the rest of
horses.
you kind of pull forward. Moss, seeing this, drops back a little bit as you all start to pull forward, getting closer and closer to Dresda. You see behind you, the thing is making ground.
It's in your best interest to run. I don't know what to.
As the horse is like getting tired, it's straining against the heat of the day.
I know it's not hurt, but as I see his horse lag behind, I'm just gonna from Thistle's back, whisper the word as I cast Healing Word on the horse, just to give it something.
All right. You see that gives a little bit of extra pep to
I'm
the
also.
horse.
Can I also potentially try and use, because sometimes it's easier to ride with a draft pushing you forward. I'm gonna try and use Gust of Wind to wrap around the back of the horses and gently push them forward.
Okay.
Just as they're, rather than riding against any form of airflow, that it might be a cool breeze.
A tailwind.
Also. Yeah, to give them a tailwind going forward.
Okay. So yeah, you feel this kind of cool breeze along them, and it helps cool them down as it pushes them forward ever so slightly. As you see, you watch as Moss, seeing you drop back, he jumps off the camel once again, and he turns, and you see his hands go up, and you watch as the sand around you sort of lifts up just behind you as you continue forward, and you see this thing kind of bearing down on him. You see as this sand starts to drift up and has this kind of mist-like quality as it swirls and moves, and you see this thing as it runs into this. Now the sand starts to form these kind of walls that start shifting around, and you watch as this thing jumps into it and disappears.
Yes. Did you just cast Maze?
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck, dude.
And he kind of looks back. All right, Let's get to the city and get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Tim, 10 out of 10 mate's description. That was fucking sick as hell.
So good.
That was such a good description of the spell maze.
You see, he starts running. He no longer has a horse. Or no,
There's an extra.
Steed is it concentration?
Bonus horse.
There's a wounded bonus horse.
There's a wounded.
No, there's a Esper bonus horse.
Yeah, the wounded one.
That's not the wounded one.
No, Esper
Oh,
was
there
on
is an
his own
Esper.
horse.
Thistle I have a
There's
wounded
horse,
horse.
Thistle's
Thistle gave me my horse. His horse.
His
Yeah.
horse.
Oh no, it's not concentration.
You hopped
Oh, it's
on
not
Thistle.
concentration.
He's,
Still
got
got his
his,
camel.
he's still got his camel.
No, he's still got his camel. So you watch as he
Sanderson.
The
jumps
horse
back.
is riding the camel.
He jumps back up on his camel.
He jumps on the horse that's on the camel.
And you can see, like, as he rides by, you can see he's sweating and his like brow is furrowed. It's like it's taking a lot of concentration for him to maintain all of this.
Especially on the back of a camel.
Yeah, as
A
he
galloping camel is different from a galloping
It's a two-hump camel too. It's
Worse.
as he pushes forward, and you make your way
Concentrating on the
to the edges of Dresden where the gate is, and you kind of pull in.
Here's
with
your
a
horses.
cloud of dust.
Yeah, take
No,
the horses. Give me
I
my
would-
money.
I would-
Oh, I know. I owe you more money.
I would say I would like give Thistle and I would pass Thistle all of his funds. I would pass Thistle 500 gold pieces.
And then I would suddenly go, oh, surely this comes out of the party funds.
that's-
I don't
I mean-
mean to, but...
No, it's fine. Thistle, take what you need. This is
How
party
much? How
funds.
much?
We're
How
not-
much?
We have to go to the stables, don't we?
Yeah, you make your way over to the stable. It's right there. Right next to the gate.
Okay, go ahead.
How much?
Yeah. Let's see. We're gone from.
Built to the Temple of Nepthys.
No, we can't assume that. We should pay for it.
All right.
It's fine.
How much?
You were gone for what? 4 days.
I think it was
3 days.
2.5.
He kind of looks at his ledger. Yeah, no, I think it was. I mean, I guess this would technically be the 4th day.
All right, yeah, so 3 days.
Yeah, it's
three
early in the
nights.
morning, so I think.
Hey, remember there's a jaguar coming after
Yes,
us?
let's go.
Make- I will have
Hey
you-
Dan, can we throw the camel?
How
in
much?
too?
How much?
The camel will disappear.
How much?
Yeah, but they don't know.
Well,
that.
it was 100 gold pieces a day.
So yes.
So 300 gold.
For each. Wasn't
All
it for
right.
each?
No, it's
No,
25 each.
no.
Oh,
Can I? Okay, so it was 100 gold pieces all
there is
up
a
top.
jaguar that shouts
200 additional gold
thunder.
because we already paid for the first day. Right?
Yes, here you go.
Make a persuasion.
Guidance.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'll allow
Is it, and is it a disadvantage? Because you got.
It's
Yes.
a disadvantage, but I rolled poorly, yeah, so we're sitting with the first
Ah.
one.
Hey, it's a good guidance.
Plus my persuasion. That's a 22.
Okay, you got.
With a natural 8.
All right.
Yeah, I
here's your,
think you
here's
did.
So
Here's your
300.
300.
Okay.
Here's your
No, 200.
200.
200.
Because we paid for the first 100.
then-
Shy counts the
Thank
point
you.
out.
And then we will run to
I'm-
the temple.
I'm gonna, as you take Macro over to Temple, I'm gonna run to the guard post, the Celiat. There might be something outside the city that is gonna try and make its way in. I don't know what it is or where it's coming from. It might be magic in nature. So if you got someone who can dispel it or something,
It's from that wizard in the lighthouse.
Get your best people down here now.
Okay. Yeah,
thank you,
okay.
thank you. As we
These guys
and-
look green as
Kind of
fuck.
like he like kind of jogs back and was like, yeah, okay.
as we and then we go toward.
Find the priestess who hired us. I forget.
Yeah,
what-
Salitra.
Salitra. Here you go. Returning your priestess. We have to leave in a hurry. Unfortunately, it will be 300 gold for
No.
horses costs
No.
and incidentals. And
This was part of the
exchange for-
payment for the
returning it was the exchange, but the incidentals occurred while returning the.
We gotta go. We
priestess.
don't have
Salut's
time.
fine, thank you.
We don't have
All right,
time.
when I get to Philenis, I will take it up with them over there. So,
That
but just
sounds
write
right.
in your ledgers 300 gold.
Salucha, something might be
yes.
attacking the gate. Send people down.
Okay.
All right.
People who can handle
Maybe
it.
post a guard when she's doing
Sure.
dead talking.
It's like a swarm of like
Also, if I could, just
Nervous
have-
energy.
yeah, we're all bleeding and teary-eyed in the fucking desert.
She was taken by that death cult that we'd spoken about before, and through some conversation that Mark had with Macri,
It wasn't verbal, don't worry.
that the rest of the gates veil likely have your summits, and it might potentially be in Vermalhask. We don't know, but it might be a place to start looking if you've got folks who can do that.
All right.
We'll keep an eye out for them if we do see them. And
Okay, sure.
Did you do okay running the place? How'd it go?
Yes, it's been pretty good, all things considered, and we got
Great.
the summit back, so that's good.
It's
for
been,
you.
It's been lovely checking in, Moss.
Yeah, we got a
I
call.
don't know why I looked
Why
at
you
you when
look at
I don't know.
The other magic user.
Yeah, I'll teleport us.
It's like 25 gold a day per person for food, and then the horses. I'm just
Cast,
saying.
cast prestidigitation.
For a guy
to
who
make-
doesn't know what money is, you seem.
I understand the concept.
Can we not
of
haggle?
business.
Let's go.
All right, go.
We get outside and we look at
I'm
towards
loving this personal growth. Esper, I love that.
Let's go. And you watch as he kind of pulls up, and that kind of green energy spills out around you, and you find yourselves.
Your problem now, Jasper.
You find
hates
yourselves
that town anyway.
in
Suck death metal panther.
a fairly simple apartment. You can see it's
So nice and cool in here.
the furniture is quite nice, but the walls are fairly bare, quite simple. You can see by the hearth, you see two figures kind of sitting, sharing some food as they look up.
Is it Adrian Mel? I run and I just like both of them. I just around and I just pull both of them
Big
in,
hug.
and I'm like almost collapsing down to the floor, just pulling both of them in.
Hey, where you been?
It's a long story, and suffice to say, it's been longer for us than it has been for you.
I mean, it's only been a few hours.
I think at that, the punctuation of that sentence is, with all the adrenaline leaving his body, Esper just drops. Like,
Yeah.
Esper's just like, oh,
Passes out.
I've had a long day. Like, hits the ground.
There's a few cots in the back room.
Okay, come here, big guy.
I sit
Really
down.
heavy, can you help?
He's just he's so tall.
I sit down with Adri and Mal in front of the fireplace. Shy looks. There's like sand everywhere. The crap's been beaten out of me, and I am just like sitting there, and I have such a huge smile on my face.
Well, why don't I get some food prepared? And you see he takes off his coat and
Puts on
An apron.
love apron.
Yeah. He grabs a tea towel and kind of like wats his brow. And he kind of sits down for a second at his kitchen table, makes himself a cup of tea. And who's around?
I'm at the fireplace.
I'm standing super awkwardly in the middle of the room. 'cause
Yeah,
I
we
don't
took him
know
to the
where
car, we
are
came
or who
back.
these people are.
I am unconscious, but
Yeah.
everyone else is here.
After some food, I'd love to talk to you all about something.
Okay.
I know you just got back, but I have a job that I think would suit your skills and is quite urgent.
Okay.
We can take some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just reconnect.
Thank you.
And he starts to kind of slowly move to the kitchen, preparing some food in this sort of cozy apartment.
Thistle would turn to Mirielle and sort of,
I did warn you about getting stuck.
Yeah. I kept kind of looking for an opportunity to be like.
Oh, there will not be an opportunity to leave.
Yeah.
I
Kind of
think-
requires everyone to be conscious and calm.
Yes, that doesn't happen for. Well, it hasn't happened in weeks, to be fair.
Okay.
Are you all right? We've pulled you quite far from your home.
I have no idea where we are.
I believe we're in Taywood, but you are correct. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I would say physically and emotionally, I'm about in the same place, which is fine.
All right.
So, yeah, how about you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm good.
Yeah, you're convincing.
I know. I'm working on that. I understand that it is a strange situation to be in, where you have essentially gotten on a ride without really an opportunity to get back off. But I am grateful that you have come along with us. It was much needed, and I think you complement us very well.
Oh. That. She like very clearly doesn't know how to deal with like someone just like saying a genuine nice thing to her, so she's kind of like, okay.
I guess what I'm asking is,
Sure, thank you. Okay.
do you want to keep?
Yeah. Yes.
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 Okay.
Yeah, I'd like that. I don't have any other idea what I would do, and I like you all, even though I don't love being in danger.
Yes.
So
Well,
I'm gonna stop trying to look for an opportunity to leave.
Good. Excellent. Great. I'm gonna go and check on my bird.
Okay, I kind of try to go to.
Yes, I was gonna say if this conversation doesn't end with like a awkward high five or something
I'll turn as I see your hand, and then like turn back to do it as you pull your hand down. And then I'll like go for the hug.
I've misread the situation. Sprig. Where are you?
Ooh. Okay.
Oh yeah, the socially anxious
And I'll walk up to
tango.
Sprig and I'll be like,
I think she's got to leave now. I can't. That was awful.
Either she leaves or I have to. It's like one of us has to part
Can't
ways.
go back in there.
I have destroyed the group.
I'm gonna walk over to the fireplace and.
I'm sweaty from that interaction.
Not even watching.
It's also very warm.
No, but I have anxiety sweat from that
me too.
interaction.
Yeah.
Proxy embarrassment.
No, wait, I'm gonna walk over to because you're sitting with and I'm gonna kind of just gonna roll right through the awkward and be like, hi, I'm Mary. Hi.
Oh,
hello.
Mary, my apologies.
I'm Mary.
This is my brother, Adri.
Oh yeah.
It's nice
Hi,
to meet
it's
you.
great to meet you. I like
Just normally shakes your
like oh god.
You'd see.
I nail it.
No, you gotta roll
No,
for it.
yeah, I think we
for
need
it.
a persuasion check.
sleight of hand.
Oh, okay, this is
Okay.
good. This is
Okay,
good.
no, this is gonna be
This is
great.
good.
That's a 14. Yeah.
That's good enough for a handshake.
Perfectly
firm.
reasonable
That's
handshake.
Great.
Believable.
You'd see
I'm not
a.
gonna blow anyone away, but it doesn't ruin the first
They think
impression.
you've done it before.
All right.
You see about a young 14-year-old boy who looks almost like he and Shai are kind of spitting images of each other, except where Shai has hair, he has frills. He has a couple like white and frills on his head. And then next to him, you see a human man, probably 25-ish, kind of like shaggy brown hair, olive skin, with a crossbow and
He has a longbow, I think.
Oh, he's a
Or,
long-
no. Does he have a crossbow? No.
Like a bobo.
Yeah, I think he had a bow.
yes, so you see a bow on his back, and a bit of stubble.
Esper has the crossbow. You're getting your crushes.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
There's
They're
bow-
both.
the bow and the boot.
To be fair, I figured out what Mal looked like before I knew what Esper looked like, and then I was like, "Oops!"
Wait, does Esper look like Mel?
Like
Yeah,
there's some
pretty similar.
similarities.
She's got a
Like Mal with a beard.
They both have roguey energy.
Yeah.
Roguey energy. I'm gonna shake hands with Mal. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
rock
yeah, dude.
You dap him up.
He's very handsome.
Sure is.
And
This is the.
hi.
And you don't have the context that.
Yeah.
It's really nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hey. Thanks for keeping them safe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think I did a lot, but I did help for sure.
Cool.
So.
Cool.
How did you sell bridges? Like, that was a good handshake. I saw that from a mile away, but like, the follow-up is just not there, is it?
They when I sold bridges, I did it as like a different person.
Well, just be that person.
But you know who I actually am. I can't do that. That's not how that works.
No?
No, it's not like a disguise. It's just like I just can kind of. It's just easier to not be me sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not. There's not like a. It's not like a trick.
Oh.
It's just. It's just like harder to like talk to somebody when you know that person like knows where you live, for real. Do you know
Right,
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
But I did sell bridges.
Yep.
And they were great. So, and everyone loved them.
Which is why you we're on the run from a machine
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Checks out.
They wanted more.
Adric turns to you as he's sort of like looking at this. Moss sent word to the Vatoma to get my enrollment started.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we really hit the ground running.
Yeah, they said that, like, you're probably gonna have to do some tests of some kind.
Yeah, Moss was telling me about
I'm sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
I know it's a little bit, like, performative, and they'll probably want to see.
I love a challenge.
I know. And I just really want to make sure that you don't, if you ever feel like they're using or exploiting your magic and your power, as I said, regardless of how you get started, regardless of the fact that, we arranged this spot for you, you do not have to stay.
No, I know, but I think it's good. I think it's good that I learn more about my powers, and I just want to help people.
Yeah. You were always real good at that.
Thanks.
Yeah. Did you, Moss, Mr. Moss said you were in the Feywild.
Yeah, have you ever been?
No, do I look like I've been?
It's crazy.
What did you see?
I mean, we were sort of in this, like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like a swamp, but the water was kind of pinkish, and it was, like, sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, and there were all these flowers, and they were just blooming. It was like, as soon as we arrived, it was like, my eyes almost got a little itchy, but the water was real nice to swim in, and,
Okay.
yeah, no, it was actually really pleasant.
Do you feel any different, or like you feeling like?
I mean, I feel like a little bit sad coming back here where everything's sort of muted.
Yeah, more
But
normal.
I think that'll pass. I just think it sort of like opened my eyes to like what could be,
Yeah. Okay.
I want to paint my room now.
Well, maybe one day you'll be powerful enough to go there yourself. And maybe can you bring your big sister along?
I mean, I guess, sure.
Yeah, if I'm not too much, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. And there was we just saw a few creatures, but they were kind of at a distance, but
Oh,
they were beautiful. I saw like this, it was like a little tiny dragon.
what?
It was like pink and blue and sort of shimmered when it flew. It was,
I would like look to Mal. Were any of these things dangerous, or?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Thistle would hear this and like look at Spearman.
They don't have those here.
Oh!
Bizarre.
I feel like Adri's going
Sad
through
place.
his reverse goth phase.
Yeah.
Where it's just like everything needs to be
Bright
bright
pink
colors
pastels,
and
like,
cool
I love
colors.
it.
It's cool.
Real
You know
neon.
what? You don't hear about reverse goth phases
Yeah,
enough.
Mal, sounds like you might have to go again soon, but
I know.
maybe we could go for a walk or something before you go.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Me too.
I haven't hopped rooftops here.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd like gesturing to the like I'm missing a wrap, like my note.
Yeah, you should
I lost a
all
tooth.
sleep.
I lost a tooth, I think.
I would go get Esper before our like meeting with Moss, and I would.
Esper.
Oh fuck.
You need to, I think you need to be awake.
Yeah. Okay.
The other two are spending far too much time together.
What?
Never mind, get up!
He's barely had a short rest.
Hustling back in.
Using Moss to kind of finish up making some food.
Look, Shy, Esper's awake.
It's
Oh,
kind
that's
of
wonderful. I'm glad he's
a
up.
beautiful like platter.
I have a passive insight of 18. I feel like I catch what you're doing.
Stellar work, mate. Mark is pretty fucked up.
I think the important thing is you can't read what Thistle is doing because I don't think Thistle knows what he's doing.
And
To be fair.
Shy's passive
work.
insight, super low, has absolutely no
You
idea what's
think
going
I'm
on.
literally just letting you know he's here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like the energy of this is like dude who got super drunk and his crush is talking to someone else And his friend's like, you gotta wake up, you gotta wake
you
up.
gotta snap
And
out
he's
of
just
it.
in the worst shape. He's like, like in no way impressive, just like,
I'm an Esper, mate. You gotta pretend you're another person. You said it. It works wonders. You just gotta like everything that makes you you. If someone knows where you live, you gotta pretend to be someone who lives somewhere else. I got this. Absolutely, I believe in you.
So
Is
Moss.
Weird. Don't be weird.
Does it
Don't
smell-
make this weird.
It
No
smells
one knows we're doing
delicious.
this.
It smells delicious. Like it's kind of a snack plate, and Moss comes over to you. I think you should all rest before we dive into
Okay.
the job.
Oh, good. Let's.
May I see the pen?
Yeah.
I would take out my bag and like rifle through a bunch of things. To be fair, we pulled off a pretty good heist. It was as far as heists go, it's one of the better planned ones that I've run. But
Nice.
I think they the beholder saw us at least, but we got out of there pretty quick. And I would put the pen down on the like Shy almost doesn't want to touch it. I think that there's a reticence around the fact that she doesn't understand magic and the fact that she has no concept of like this is a magical item that I know will hurt me if I use it incorrectly. She's just kind of like, yep, there you go.
Takes it, kind of takes it out and inspects it. Good.
What does it do? I'm sorry, we've been carrying it for weeks and it's been killing me.
He said it was kind of
In the morning,
Oh, okay.
I'll show you.
All right.
Ooh. This is what the heist is for. And Miri's like behind him, like over top of him, just kind of towering
He's
over
quite
him.
tall. Like he's a Goliath, so he's probably about the same height as you.
Okay, so I'm like peering over
Yeah,
his shoulder in a way that he's probably not like super used to.
Yes. Please enjoy
Thank you.
and rest. And so you tuck in. You can take a few rests, like because you would have been traveling through the night, so you can rest
We get a
through the day.
long rest?
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
okay,
you
sweet.
can rest through the day.
Sounds like we have.
Are you saying that we could do like one of those like, oh shit, I've been working really hard this week. I'm gonna sleep for 16 hours.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like you rest,
done
and then you wake up, you have some more food in the evening, and then you sleep through the night.
So
Amazing.
that wonderful point of exhaustion that I have can go
Yeah.
bye-bye.
During one of the meals, I like grab Mark and I say, I'm gonna sell a bridge.
Yeah?
One of these days,
Yeah?
you're gonna watch me sell a bridge.
Do you
You're
need a
gonna see-
bridge?
No. What? No.
Do you need a
Oh,
bridge?
it's not gonna be a real bridge.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna
good.
sell a bridge.
Yeah, I'd love to be there. Can I come?
Yeah, you'll be there.
I'll be like your associate.
I'm gonna do it for you.
Yeah.
I don't like it when people don't believe me.
Okay.
So-
No, I believe you sold the bridge. No one runs from robot people unless they
Yeah, but
sold the
now-
bridge.
I'm gonna sell a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why wouldn't you? You can sell bridges. That handshake? Absolutely. No one knows where you live.
I feel like you're talking down to me,
No, you're so tall.
which is odd.
I think we're on the same page. I think we're saying the same thing. That you're going to sell a bridge.
I will
and
sell the
I
bridge.
will be there.
Yep.
And we will both congratulate your success when
I
it
love
happens.
this for us.
Yep, me too.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Good.
Yeah. Great.
I think we're bonding.
Yeah. Me too.
Good.
Good.
It's a fucking weird conversation. Mr. Moss.
So this would be like a day and a half.
Yeah, so this is the morning.
Arguing over
Kind of
breakfast.
next morning.
Just eating.
I'm responding
see-
telepathically so I don't have to stop eating.
After breakfast, he clears off the table, and you see he grabs a large piece of parchment and kind of rolls it out over the table. And you watch as he's got kind of a short shirt on, and you see he kind of like pulls his sleeves up a little bit.
Is he showing his bare arms?
His bare his sinewy old man muscle arms.
He's a shifter. He's a shifter.
And you watch as he kind of rubs his face, and he takes the pen, and he kind of steadies himself over the parchment. And you watch as he starts to concentrate, and a bead of sweat sort of drops down his temple as he narrows his gaze. And you watch the pen start moving, and his eyes start to glow with kind of a greenish color. And you can see his hand, the muscles in his hand tensing as this pen moves very, very quickly.
Is he moving the pen, or is the pen moving of its own volition?
It seems like the pen is moving on its own.
Oh, boy.
As he's concentrating, as it moves, you see the first thing that it does as it goes across is it carves through the actual parchment itself, carving out a corner. And then you can see with furious detail going in intricately drawing a map.
It's like a printer.
Box.
Get this cam. Sorry, Tony, I didn't set it up beforehand.
Box cam.
Box
Oh, there she is.
Fighter of
So I did not. I mean, I know it's inside of these. But I
Net.
did not open them. I wanted to open them. See, they've got these seals with wax.
Wait, what does it say on it?
Quest guide. This is for me. These come later.
Because you're the
other.
quest guy.
Jess,
What?
this reminds me of the old days when we got to play together and
Yes.
make pickle jars.
Pickle jars. Oh my
Whoa,
god.
that's a scroll.
That
That's a
picture?
real ass scroll.
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
that's
dog.
fabric.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Timmy might have to move it over.
There we go.
Wow.
That's a corner of a map.
Corner of a map.
Jeez.
You see, as it intricately carves it out, and you watch.
I want to know so badly what everything else is. I'm just like,
As he looks at you and kind of pulls out as it finishes, you see the pen is visibly hot in his hand as he kind of lets it go on the table.
hot pen.
This is
Now that it's no, oh, it's still on screen. It wasn't on screen for a second there, and I was like, can we pause it around?
absolutely you may.
Gosh.
Thank you.
Shout out to the amazing folks over at Questchests. I know it's
So cool.
As he looks at all of you, there is an artifact I need retrieved. You have all proven yourselves very capable, and I believe I can trust you with this.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
I have gotten word of a
Yes.
Esper,
Former-
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
former colleague of mine
So rude.
has discovered a text that referred to this artifact, and I believe in the wrong hands it could be very, very dangerous. This pen, I was hoping it would give me the full map, but unfortunately not. I believe there are other pieces,
Him right now.
Dickhead.
Sorry, continue.
and, well, time is of the essence. The other interested party does not know that we have that, so we may be a step ahead of them. But I know that they have hired, likely their favorite treasure hunter. So, I need you to go and see if you can get any information from him.
They're treasure hunter.
Bastion Dane.
Oh, that's a cool name.
Bastian Dane.
Such a cool name.
And is he here in Tywin?
No. He is likely in Vermalhask, at his favorite haunt, the tea house.
This other interested party. Is it the Vale?
I didn't believe originally, but it's Eliban.
He's
And if he's wrapped up with them, they may be interested as well.
He used to visit
What is
visiting
it?
school.
What is the artifact that we are searching for?
I don't know exactly, but I know it sits in a shrine that this map should lead to.
okay.
Is it
Is that
Druid?
There
that
is something else.
okay.
This.
Mm.
I have had it in my collection for quite some time, but now I believe they are connected.
For me?
All of you.
Seals are hard to break, gang.
Yeah, we did a whole fucking season about that last time.
What the actual fuck?
I believe the key is, or the coin is the key to opening the shrine.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Do you want to check out the envelope? It's really good.
Well, there might
No,
be more
there's
to
like-
it.
There's like
Did you check to see that there's not something on the inside of the envelope?
True.
Always check the inside of the envelope.
What is on
Always
the
lick
what
the
is on the
inside of the
stamp? Is
envelope.
it the question? Is it the logo of the company or is it?
It's the logo of the company.
oh my god.
I'm gonna start licking this envelope just so we can, just in case it's invisible.
When-
Yeah. Like it breathe on it heavily.
Wait. We're all so excited. Oh my goodness.
Get what you need, and I'll take you to Vermalhask in a few hours.
A few hours?
as I said,
Yeah.
time is of the essence, and if
understand.
Bastion Dane gets ahead of you on this, it could be disastrous.
I think I found a clue. It says 25% cotton fiber.
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh my
Find out what the
gosh,
other 75% is.
I'm geeking out. This is
I can give you
amazing.
all a coin. They gave me extra coins.
Thank you to the incredibly talented folks over at Questchests. We're going to show a clip from them about their Kickstarter, which drops tomorrow. Please go check it out. Type !Quest in the chat. Go back to Kickstarter right now. This is insane. We're going to be posting
just
pictures
get
in the,
ready,
the
dude.
Discord. We'll be back in a tight 10. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. We'll talk to you in 10. Bye.
How immersive do you like your tabletop games? With Questchest, you'll be able to see, hear, taste, touch, and smell the story you're experiencing like never before. Weighty metal coins contain secret ciphers to decode, and wax-sealed letters hold messages invisible to those without the keys. Scented candles will bring players into the world as they breathe in the environment and gather information from what they smell. Allow your players to drink in the flavors of certain scenes with included taste elements like tea. Hand them missives from the characters they'll meet along their journey, and watch their faces as you play the fully narrated voiceover in the characters' own voices. All this comes underscored with custom music tracks to set the scene, just like the one you're hearing now. Our quest chests are built for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, Pathfinder 2nd edition, and powered by the Apocalypse. All of the encounters are statted out for levels 1, 3, 5, and 7, so no matter where you want to bring your players in, we're ready for it. 2 quest chests are already available for purchase on bookwormgames.com. Stone Oaths and Golden Lies, and Assassin's Crown. But mark the date June 6th on your calendar, because we'll be launching a Kickstarter for 5 additional boxes. You can pick up and play just one if you want, or back all of them in a narratively linked storyline. And as a special thank you, anybody who backs within the first 48 hours will receive a unique commemorative metal coin. Happy adventuring, everyone, and good luck on your quest.
When the world is in trouble and you don't know what to do, gotta call Blackwater and they'll kick some ass for you. So pull up a chair because you're welcome at the table. Come watch us save the multiverse. So turn up the TV and come watch some D&D. Blackwater, we'll roll some dice for you.
So
We're gonna post pictures of all of this stuff across our socials. I'm so excited. Holy bananas.
Looks like we're looking for a wand.
all right. So you have a couple of hours.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, Taywin, before you go?
I am probably going to go speak with Mal at some point, but we don't have to do that right off the top if everyone else has other things to do.
Do I recognize, or I'd like to ask Moss?
I'm not familiar with the language on this coin, but can you read what it says?
No. It's some kind of ancient language. I haven't been able to figure it out.
Does it have any relation to abyssal, infernal, or celestial? Like, could I extrapolate from those?
From a glance, doesn't look like it.
Oh no, I would spend any amount of time.
Yeah. It doesn't look.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look rooted in any of those languages.
Could you give us, as we like get stuff for stuff, could you give us a little briefing on the region we're going to? Is it hot, cold?
Vermalhask is it is, I would say, it has 2 seasons. It's got a wet season and a dry season. They are kind of at the beginning of their wet season, so it's humid, and there's a lot of rain. But you also know Vermalhask is to the south on the same island where the volcano was that had gone off. So it's been a few years of like no sun and a lot of ash. So it's a grimy, dirty place at the moment.
They don't get the rain anymore?
They do. It's just starting to come back, but now it's acid rain and stuff like that. So it's like it's not the most pleasant.
The volcano was what shifted the lines and stuff, right?
You don't know?
No, but I mean that's what you
kind
have
of-
from that boat.
That's
sphere.
That's
Yeah.
what you think. Yeah. That's what
The red
you're
marks.
Okay,
starting
and when the volcanoes, how many years ago now?
to. Just a little over 2 years.
Okay, and that was also when, like, Rosie disappeared.
No.
That was beforehand.
No.
Oh, it happened before she.
We used the volcano eruption as a measure to be like using this time because
Yeah.
you didn't know about the
Year
eruption.
before.
Yeah.
And we know that a lot of the landscape changed. They called it the long winter, wasn't it? And then there was a lot of civil war and stuff as supplies got short.
Would I be able to ask Moss if the
Is there any correlation between the interest in this artifact and the volcano's explosion? Are they linked in any way? Have you been looking for it since it exploded, or?
No, I only recently got wind of this artifact a few days ago, shortly before I came and picked all of you up. So I guess it's been a few weeks now for them. So who knows how far they've gotten.
Shut the fuck up. I've done a
escape room before.
I've had the coin for quite some time, but without anything else to go on, it was just a nice trinket in my collection.
How did you come about?
I won it in a game.
With a demon?
No.
A devil? I get caught up by that.
What kind of game?
It was a card game.
Can I insight check?
Sure.
help action.
With advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Not bad.
Nuts. Sorry, that's gonna be. Wait, what was my first one?
11.
Was it 11? Okay, so that's 17.
Seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay.
I used to be a member of the Kamnusa, the city guard, in my younger days. And one evening we were all playing a game of cards, and a friend of mine was a little down on his luck, so he put that on the table, and I took it from him.
Did he ever say where he got it from?
No, he just said it was special.
So it's been a long time.
Yes, I had kind of forgotten about it.
Until?
Something about the coin and the map, and in the text that I had heard about, it mentioned the coin being the key to the shrine.
Wow.
So,
Well, that's a start, at least. Now, is there a way that you want us to keep in contact with you? Because...
I will do up a few more scrolls of sending.
Oh, thank you.
If you like.
That'd be helpful.
I would like to put the coin on the map, and then I would like to pull out the wand.
Okay.
Fun.
Does the wand like point anywhere on the map specifically, or does it just say generally? Yeah, there are secrets there, bruh.
Yeah, there's secrets there. Yes, that's what it does. But as you do it, you watch as the wand starts to get hot in your hand, and it drops to the table next to it. Like, it doesn't point at anything. It just...
Do I get the sense that it's no longer works?
You're not sure.
I don't think that map wants to give away a secret.
I pick the wand up. Do I feel like I can use another one of the charges, or is the...
Seems like you could try, yeah.
There's something shielding against the use of this magic.
Well, if you were gonna go to Vermalhask, then find this Bastion, Dane, talk to him. Are you wanting us to, like, buy him off, or, like, see who's hired him? Well, we know who's potentially hired him, but...
I would try to glean any information you can from him.
Right.
He is...
About the artifact.
About the artifact and what he knows. He's been on it for a few weeks now, it seems like, so he may have some more insight. I will say, he is a scoundrel and a gambler.
Love that. Big fan. You said it was at a shrine. Do you know what the shrine is to?
I don't.
Love that.
Okay. Well, if anything comes to you while you research, just to send it to us and we can try and find it. I'm gonna take a little bit of time just to hang out with Adri.
I'm going to buy some rain-appropriate attire if anyone would like to come.
I will accompany you. Esper, are you feeling all right regarding our trip? I mean, it is hitting a little close to home for you.
Last they know where I was in Dresda, so I think the last place they'd look for me is Vermalhask.
We do have the hat, so you can...
I can do it myself as well, so...
All right. Well...
I'm terrified to go. But if they want something, I want it as far away from them as possible.
All right. Anything you would like us to get for you, or are you coming along?
I'm gonna
work on this.
Spend some time on this.
If you could, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time just hanging out with Adri before I have to leave him again. Something like a coat that I can put up over my head that will, I don't mind the water, obviously, but more like insulate from, like, bugs.
A windbreaker.
Yeah.
All right.
Bug breaker.
Bug breaker.
Yeah, but preferably in like a
she would like gesture down at the grays, the dark gray color.
preferably something darker.
You want to stick with your current aesthetic?
Well, I'm only thinking yes, but I'm only thinking because if I'm gonna have to go out sneaking for y'all, I don't want to stand out like a sore thumb.
Okay, so just to be clear, you don't want to be like sneak plus. You're just like let's
neutral sneak.
Let's work with what we're working with already, but we don't want to take this opportunity to maybe enhance what we've already got going on.
If there's I mean, I know there's clothes out there that have magic in them, but if there's something that makes me sneaky, I'll take it. But if you find something that works, that is generally that would be great.
What I'm really asking is how would you like to be seen when you're not being seen? You know, like let's put utility aside and like just get in touch with like where would we like to be? You know, we're just in a job.
Could you put a mood board together for us?
No.
All right.
What is Shy's vision here?
You know what, Mark? I think we're gonna have to handle this. I think between the two of us, three of us.
Just wants a bug breaker.
Between the two of us.
To herself.
Yeah.
The neutral bug breaker.
I know.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this entire
Sometimes
thing.
your clothes say more than just what they.
But some people want to not be noticed.
Yeah, I'd like to say
And
less.
Mark and Thistle don't understand this concept.
You see Esper is just over the table
Oh,
staring
Esper's
at
in
the
the
coin.
fucking tank.
I
No,
know
I'm
some
riding.
people
Like
I noticed, and that's
I
fine.
realize though that I can It's fine. The symbols don't matter. It's I'm reading them in a specific like configuration, but I'm like
Adam's
it could be
mind
upside
palace has
down.
opened.
Dude, I'm in the fucking tank right now. This is where I live.
Double L's, double L's.
So yeah, I would.
Yeah, just like let me know how much it is and I can pay you back for it, or if you want me to send money up front with you, whatever. I just need a coat. That's all.
neutral bug breaker.
Neutral bug breaker.
Mr. Moss.
Yes.
This is a question from Yanis because I forget.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a second bout of payment from him on return of the pen? I can't remember.
Didn't he give you some up front and then
Yes,
the rest of
yes.
it? Yes.
Was
I think so.
after.
Yes. So yes, he gave you another. I think it was like 2,000 gold pieces.
Great. And
Okay.
we'll divvy it up between all of us.
And
That's-
then secondary question.
I'm gonna divide it by 6.
Yes.
I'm gonna give Miri a portion
Yes,
because
and
she
then
has
portion to party.
and portion to party friends.
You let us know about the math on that one.
The person who we spoke about, who might be able to assist me with the curse, is that in Taywin here?
No. She resides deep within the Yasil rainforest.
Oh, a little more difficult to get to on a short timeline. All right, never mind. Thank you.
333 apiece.
Perfect.
Okay. That'll get us where we're going. It's 100 will get you something modest.
Yeah, okay.
Shy doesn't care.
For once. Okay.
Yeah. So I pass you.
Wait a sec. 980.
How long are we gonna
be here before we depart?
Like 2
Couple hours.
hours.
How long does the moss last?
The Famos?
Well, the
Or the Mazer's Moss.
Mazer's Moss.
You're not sure how long the trip lasts.
I think I asked, didn't I? And he said it was like.
He said it was an hour, but do you trust the weird drug dealer in the desert to talk to you about what
Always.
your trip is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else would you trust?
I'm never gonna get an opportunity to do this. All right.
You're never gonna do my drugs.
I just want to get high.
I want to see that so badly.
All right, shall we go shopping?
Let's do it.
All right. So what do you need to go? You grab your.
We want to go to like the,
ABC?
the equivalent of. I feel like it's like a Mark's Work warehouse vibe. I mean, that's.
I was
that-
thinking more of like Arcteryx, but
yeah, I
that's
was thinking
cool
like
too.
like a Patagonia.
What about a
NBC.
Fjall Raven?
Yeah, that's more my vibe.
I'm made of money.
Yeah.
You suggested Arcteryx.
No, M suggested Arcteryx. I suggested Patagonia.
That's
Affordable.
Affordable.
Well made.
Yeah, that's
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. But they could
We'll,
be.
we'll want to, I guess, stop
All our
there.
character art is just us in Patagonia.
Little puff jacket.
We do a rain photo shoot where
But
we're all.
then Mark would absolutely love to go to somewhere like he wants to look good, and
Yeah.
I want to be something like it's not gonna melt. Like it's if there's like haute couture or Arcteryx, you know.
I would like to go, and then I would like to go somewhere that has magical things.
Okay.
Like items or clothes or whatever, just shop for things to help us, crunchy wise.
I've never been in this part of the world too, so Miri would love to like just like see anything that's like kind of unusual or particularly different from.
Okay. So Taywin is a beautiful old city. It is on the water. It's a harbor city as it's part of the Azinolu coalition. So it's 3 sort of city-states that work together. The buildings are all made of stone predominantly. There are some wooden buildings as well, but for the most part the foundations are all stone. And it has this kind of greenish stone quality. There's lots of moss, and it's at the edge of the Yasil rainforest. So it's kind of that kind of temperate kind of rainforest climate. And you can see the sort of main feature of the city is the Vetoma Academy. It's this beautiful stone building that kind of rests in the center of the city. But it is bustling. There's folks of all species around. It's quite a vibrant city, and there's lots of. You can see folks, lots of travelers as well, kind of because of where the harbor is. There's lots of folks from other cities that are kind of close by over the water, and it is quite bustling and calm. There's like kind of a peaceful quality about the place, and you can see the city guard are all like 99% Goliaths, similar to Mr. Moss, and they're the kind of guard class basically. So you head and get your clothes. I'll have you make an investigation check for the upper end clothes.
I mean, I don't already know.
I mean, you can have it at advantage.
This is not my first time in
Guidance.
Tailwind.
I'll give you advantage.
I love that, because I'm not smart. Investigation is not my good suit.
Oh, good lord.
Love that.
Love the advantage on that one.
16.
16. It takes you a little bit, but it takes you about 20 minutes of kind of running around, but you do track down a small sort of boutique shop. You can see there is a mannequin in the window wearing what looks like sort of chic rainforest wear. It has a camouflage pattern. It's like a half poncho. So one arm is a poncho, the other arm is quite like fitted.
Oh.
So you could like kind of hide one arm. Who knows?
Utility.
My head canon is when Arcteryx did a collab with like Palace. That is like my head canon.
So specific.
Look it up.
It.
The Arcteryx and North Face have done some wild collabs.
They also have some incredible like fitted leather boots that they like purport to be treated with like a water resistant.
Right. Absolutely,
like,
absolutely. Yeah,
salve
yeah. This is the place. This is
Okay.
This is for me. If anyone else wants to come in, like.
I'll come with if they have anything magical.
I mean, whether it's magical or not is really how you pull it off. So
there's one person behind a counter. There's literally 2 racks, very spaced out from each other, of clothing. And the person there's like a little like a counter, and they have like an ink and quill, and they don't look up when you enter.
I love that. Good morning. I'm. Where are we headed?
Slowly look up in your direction.
Herbal husk, I think.
Vermal husk.
Vermal husk.
I'm looking for a couple things, and I'm hoping you can supply. I'm looking for an umbrella that can handle acid rain and looks fabulous, and like a very long jacket that can likewise.
Kind of looks at the rest of your group.
It's not for them, they're my associates.
Okay. Step over here. And you watch as they kind of move over to the end of one of the racks, and you can see there is like a small container, and like they pull out like a long umbrella, and it's made of it's like grass, like woven grass. Here.
I like how they're throwing shade like at Thistle, and he's literally wearing what they're selling.
And then
he's the dad in New Balance getting made fun of for his New Balance.
they pull out 3 long coats. There's one that's camo, there's one that's black, and there's one that's like a deep crimson.
Like the crimson, do you have any more of like a mauve?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, purple's sort of my brand.
That was so last season.
Here in Taywin?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Where am I from?
You are from. We changed the name of that.
This isn't just on me.
Is it like Lacasse or something
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm from Lacasse. It's sort of come around. It was old like 5 years ago. It'll come around.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
Sean's met his grape nub.
there are. I'm a big fan of fashion, and I understand that sometimes we don't always want to give the best stuff to people who just come in off the street. But I know we may not look like your usual customers, but I suggest you do everything you can to help me find what I'm looking for.
It's a wisdom save, yes?
Wisdom save.
As you
throw.
say that, you look over and Thistle's trying to put a jacket on his pants.
These pants
That's
are far too
only
small.
a 12.
Yeah. Do better.
Okay, sure. Let me see what I have. They seem very nervous now as they look through and they kind of scope out your sizes and they bring you a bunch of options. Here's what I have.
Sweet. Yeah. What I'd love is like a fucking like those like there's that period. Maybe I'm thinking of a fucking vampire movie. It's like one of those fucking like long jackets with like the extra.
Oh, it's got a cape lid on top.
called a
Yeah.
duster.
A duster.
But not a duster.
No, but like a-
that, but make it like
You're saying structured
like
sleeves?
1600s restoration leather,
Yeah.
fancy duster, high collar. No, skip the collar. That's for the other thing, and like a really fucking like flash umbrella.
Yeah.
But all like deep mauve because we're going into the jungle, you know. So like deep mauve. Like
They have
black in the dark.
They
mauve
do
in the
have
day.
some deep mauve.
Amazing.
But it was in the back.
Yes,
and you
of
hear
course.
kind of a crate getting cracked open as they lay it all out on the
Amazing.
table. Is it just for you?
So far, so
Yeah.
good.
I'm not. If it's not magical, I don't want it.
Yeah.
And maybe those boots that are also jungle appropriate. Because I've already got my fitted high boots, but like you can never have too many boots.
That'll be 500 gold pieces.
Perfect.
Could you throw in these defective pants that my friend
That's
was
right.
trying
These
on?
are far too small.
They're broken.
You broke the pants?
No. They're broken pants. They should not
too
look
small.
like pants. Shouldn't.
Well, then get bigger pants.
That's a good point.
Is that the best you can do for my friend?
This is really
me by
disappointing.
extension.
It's just that he's too big. I'm not a.
It's all right, Mark.
What did you just say? What on earth did you just?
I'm not.
Oh! You're one of those. That's fine.
We should go.
We should tell the board.
We should
I'm
go.
sorry, I wasn't aware that this was a shop run by one of those.
Yeah. I wouldn't believe
I'm not sure we can buy these from you.
Okay.
Is that really the best you can do?
They have completed their task, their suggestion. Yeah, that's the best I can do.
For 8 hours? You-
It doesn't. It's once you complete it, it's done.
I cast Charm Person.
What's that?
Wisdom save, I think.
That is a 17.
Oh, nope.
Look,
I don't think I like your attitude.
tell you what. Love this.
I tell you what. I think you need to leave. You cast a spell on me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
They know that it happened after.
Not suggestion.
Oh, it wasn't suggestion.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, but
even though I tried
yeah,
to charm
For
him.
sure
yeah,
knows it.
yeah,
that's
You
her
tried to
failed
cast a
charm.
spell on me.
Well, I'm not trying to buy anything.
That doesn't matter. That's so
I
against
don't
the rules.
know this guy.
Please. Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Oh my god. Can we-
Don't know
We are
this guy.
failing shopping so
I am not
good.
giving you.
And they say dropping episodes are fun.
Meanwhile, Esper
15. It's a
through
15.
Fucking red strings.
We've
Still
done
the
more rolling in the
I
camping
don't
episode.
know, but you should leave.
Okay, I leave.
Look,
I
I'll take
leave.
this. And now that's just us. That fucking poncho in the thing, was it color like vaguely gray or whatever?
Yeah, it had like gray and like hit streaks of green.
Is it someone's like color branding?
Someone we know?
Someone we know?
It would fit, yeah.
Would it be?
It's not perfect, but it's close.
Is there anything that's perfect? Like, I want to do what she asked, but like the plus version.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
It's gonna be very stealthy.
You do find one that is kind of like navy with gray accents.
Yes, can I get this as well?
Sure, that's another 200 gold pieces.
Can I get a discount for all this?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on.
Come on, handsome guy.
You got this.
Guidance from outside. No.
Here's a touch.
Guidance is touch.
Oh, not bad. 18.
Fine. I'll give you this one half price. It's 100, so it's 600 all up.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
I would like to find somewhere magical, like a magic store.
Okay, is there a specific magic item you're looking for? Or a
No.
type of magic item that you're looking for?
No, not specifically. I just kind of want to see what's out there.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh, there.
Investigation. This one. That's going to be a 17.
Okay. You kind of look through, and you do find a few. Are you looking for like armor or a weapon, or like kind of more general?
More like rings and necklaces and not like because I don't really wear armor and I don't really do weapons, so anything that can sort of help me.
Okay.
Outside of that, potions.
You look around and you find a little shop kind of tucked down an alleyway, and you see on the door there is a very large carving of a griffin, kind of like mid-flight, and you open it up. As you step into the door and you see there is a humanoid figure with kind of like tawny feathers around his face. You can see kind of fairly large spectacles and kind of large kind of pointy ears and like a fairly prominent beak.
Hello. Good day.
Good day.
I like you already. I am looking for something wondrous.
Ooh, you've come to the right place.
Ooh, yes.
Welcome to the Griffin's Gripes. What sort of wondrous thing are you looking for today?
For fuck's sake.
My name is Griffin.
What is your gripes?
Oh, I have many gripes. The cost of eggs.
Oh, yes.
Pretty honestly, it's a
I am looking,
reasonable gripe.
I am looking for wondrous items that will imbue me with marvelous abilities.
Well, okay. Well, I have a few things that might be of interest to you. I have these boots. And he puts these, like, you see these kind of greenish boots that are sort of spiraled with what look like vines almost. They're the boots of striding and springing.
Striding and spinning.
Yes. And what else do I have?
Do they allow me to
Stride and spring.
I mean, I feel like all boots allow me to stride and spring.
Well, then I guess you don't want them.
That's a gripe on the list.
I see why it's
You
called.
don't want to be a griffin's gripe.
You don't
Why
want to
do- what
be
are
the
the
gripe of
gripes?
this griffin.
Well, it just helps if you're a little bit slower at walking. And your speed isn't reduced if you're carrying a lot of heavy things.
Oh, yeah.
And you can jump a little farther. But that's fine. You're not interested in them, so that's fine.
That's all right, yes.
Oh, what else do I have? And he kind of dibs in. I have these. And he pulls out two, like a set of bracers. Are you an archer, perhaps?
I am not.
Well, then you don't need these. That's the rat. Oh, what else can I find?
When your DM says, we're going in a few hours, this is really time sensitive, you absolutely make sure you go find a magic store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I can't do my drugs, so I'm gonna find a magic store.
That's fair. I get that.
And I've prepared a list of drugs. Oh, I have this. I have this. He reaches in and he pulls out like a little container. It's a ring of water walking.
Oh, we love that.
That's cool.
We do love that.
All right. Well, I guess you don't have anything I'm looking for. I apologize,
All right.
Griffin, for wasting your time.
No, it's fine.
I will come back in future date, see if you have any illicit products.
I don't deal in illicit products.
Insight check.
You're there. Oh.
Yeah, I follow.
Okay, make an insight check.
I was outside with them.
Advantage. I don't trust
You. Okay. Oh my god.
Was that a 1 and a 2?
It was a 3 and a 9.
Oh, okay.
Good eyes.
Is that a 1 and 2?
Adam's been like in the corner.
That's 15.
Yeah, he seems
Across the
pretty.
table,
He
like,
seems pretty ruffled when you see all of his like feathers kind of stand up.
All right. Well, then
I'm
I
gonna-
will
puffs
not.
out a
I will
little.
not be back.
I'm gonna lean over the sort of. Are you see behind a counter kind of thing?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lean over.
Oh,
No, it's fine.
it's quite threatening.
No. You think it's threatening, but it's not.
Oh,
What I'm wondering here is,
You get to
I've
decide.
never.
I'm not threatening you.
Yeah, I've never.
scream.
I'm not. There's nothing threatening about this. I've never met a magic shop that doesn't have a back where there's some stuff in the back. Would you go check the back for some very situational items that myself and my friends might be able to look at? I'm fine with very situational, as in a situation where law enforcement is not around.
make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Guidance.
Okay. Okay, not a terrible start.
Oh, that's
Sorry, was that a 1 and a 2?
Yeah, it
natural
was.
one.
It
What
was.
was it?
It was a natural.
No, that's a
And
7, baby.
What?
That's a 7.
Oh, I'm yeah,
And
I can
guidance.
see. That's,
Guidance.
And a guidance.
Thank you.
You can come back from this. Okay.
And it was what check? Was it deception?
Persuasion.
Oh, 15. 15. Oh my god.
Easy.
Dane?
Wow.
Easy money. We
Thank
got
you for
this.
getting me there.
I got you.
Thank you for getting me.
Oh,
I have one more. I maybe have one more thing that I can show you.
Oh wow.
It's not in the back because I don't have a back. It's quite a small shop. But I had to keep it behind the counter.
Sure.
And if I go to the back, then I leave you alone in my store. That's ludicrous.
Okay.
I'll watch them for you.
I'll watch them. Too.
He pulls out.
You guys have watches?
Pulls out a little elixir. You can see. And inside, it's sort of a brownish liquid, and you can see there's like sticks and things floating in it. It's a potion of bark skin.
Interesting.
That's kind of what I do already.
Well, that's what I didn't show you.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Griffin.
How much is it?
I'll sell it to you for 300 gold pieces.
I can cast it on you whenever you would like it.
Okay. This seems useless to us.
Yeah.
Well, it's you said highly situational.
Griffin.
I didn't. It's not every day a tree man comes in. You know, a lot of people don't have tree skin.
You're getting really worked up.
Well, I feel like I have to defend myself.
You don't. Your shop's fine.
You keep saying about how shitty my shop is.
I didn't say that. You said that.
Well, that's what I'm inferring.
Okay.
Can
I'm a little bit sensitive. Can you what?
Nothing is all right.
Do you need a hug?
No, it's fine.
Do you want a hug?
No, you know, yes.
Yes.
No.
You said yes.
Insight check.
Your mouth says
15?
no, but
Oh,
your
God.
eyes.
Definitely wants a hug.
This guy wants a hug.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
guy wants
No, yes, no.
I lean in and I say,
Huh?
individual or group?
Group.
Okay. Everyone.
we all hold Griffin.
I am
Hold Griffin's tight.
Okay. It's
I'm
your
sorry
fault.
about the
I
grass.
squeeze his shoulder.
If you tell me what you want, I can try to make a requisition.
I whisper in his ear.
Illicit.
And I whisper in his other ear at exactly the same time. Something that synergizes well with fire, or something that can prolong the effects of other magical items.
I'll see what I can
And I
do.
whisper into his
Illicit.
brain. Something fabulous. Something blue. Then I switch my new coat.
God damn it.
Oh, all right.
We found our chaos
I
crew.
am-
We found our
I
chaos
am
crew.
not a cop.
You do have to.
He would have to tell you.
I would have to tell you legally by the laws of magic.
Yes, but I'm not comfortable with illicit.
All right, who is?
I don't know. I don't roll in this.
All right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like you can make this work, and I'm gonna leave 10 gold on the counter as a deposit.
Thank you.
All right, let's go.
You don't have to limit yourself. Just because you're not in a space right now, doesn't mean that future you can't.
Make a charisma.
Guidance.
You got this. You can get into illicit
At any time you want.
You believe in yourself enough, you can take drugs.
We're
No,
no,
sorry,
back, he's gonna be
18.
in prison.
And he sort of fixes his glasses and his feathers de-ruffle. He kind of, whew. All right. Good day.
What kind of bird was this guy again, sorry?
He's probably an owl.
Oh, ow.
By the description.
I thought
I was
he was
getting
a
real.
griffin.
I was getting real cockatoo vibes.
I feel like as we were hugging him, his head was like swinging around to look at all of us.
All right, let's
Those
head back.
feathers were
I
so
believe
soft.
we're on a time limit.
Okay.
All right, so you head back to Moss's, and
I should have just bought illicit stuff from Moss. My boss is literally.
Or Eki, the crime boy that we know in this city.
Oh yeah, that's this city.
You know a crime boy.
We know crime boy in this
You
city.
know crime boys. All right, so Moss kind of gathers you up.
I'd like to talk to
Yes,
Adria and
Mia.
Mal if I
Yeah.
can. So I would probably take Adria aside, and I would put, I would pass him 500 gold pieces.
Okay. Are you sure? I mean, it's okay. I'm Moss.
I know he's your patron, but you should always have something that doesn't come with any strings to anybody else.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to have to go and every time you want to do something, or I know you're going to make friends, and if you want to go out and if you need money, I don't want you to feel like you have to ask Mosk for every little thing. And I'll every time I'm back, I don't know how often that's going to be, and I hate that, but I'm going to make sure you have that, okay?
Okay.
Because that's important to me, is that I was away for so long and I couldn't look out for you the way that I wanted to. This is the most money I've ever had in my entire life, and I have to take care of you.
Thanks, sis.
I know, Fish. You're okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Now, you're going to go and you're going to do really well at Fiamma.
Yeah.
I got something I got to ask you, though. Do you want to meet Mama?
Yeah. I think I do.
Okay. There was this weird thing while we were gone, and I saw something that she did in the past. I don't know how long ago it was, but I'm angry at her, Fish, but I don't want that to stand in the way of the things she can teach you. And I know you were too young to remember her, but you deserve a teacher. You deserve someone who knows your magic. If nothing else, you deserve that. So I will find her, if she is still alive. I know she was teaching at the Fiamma, is it 2 years ago? So I don't know anything else, but I'll try.
Thanks.
Do you want Dad to come here?
I don't know. I don't even know if he would.
It'll be a while before I could probably loop around to Sidon, but I sent him a letter along with someone we met back in Yorin, and I didn't mince words. I was angry when I wrote it, but if that's something you want, then okay, then we'll make it happen. And
I'll think about it.
yeah, there's no rush. He's there building boats. And I'm assuming he's gonna be doing that till he's not anymore.
Yeah.
I love you, Fish.
I love you. Just be careful.
I'll be all right. I give him a big hug.
Thanks, back.
And if you need anything, you ask Mal, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, gonna give him 500 gold pieces. Oof. And I'm gonna go quickly find Mel.
Yeah, he's kind of in the doorway.
You wanna go up?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So I because this isn't is it a house or an apartment?
It's an apartment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like a fire, like an escape?
There's like a balcony that you
Yeah.
both kind of climb out, head up.
Up onto the roof.
So, you're going again, hey?
Yeah.
Think you'll come back?
I mean, yeah.
Good. What do I have to do to get you to stay?
Like stay, as in stay in Taywin, or the other kind of stay?
What do you think?
it's never gone away. I just can't make any promises to you.
It's okay. I understand. You're on your path. I just hope our paths cross again. Stay crossed.
I don't want to be the reason. I don't want you to be anchored to me.
I don't feel anchored.
Okay?
I'll look out for your brother.
Thank you.
Of course.
There's something I really want to do, but I know I shouldn't.
Is it this? Kind of leans towards you for a kiss.
I kiss him.
Drama.
I kiss him.
Oh, fuck, that's hot tea.
It's just spicy.
It was hot tea. You're
It's
right.
a lingering, sweet kiss.
It's coffee.
Kind of pulls back.
Esper dies one more time.
I'll just hang on to that.
Yeah, me too. Okay. And you know there's nothing I wouldn't do for you, Brett.
Feeling is mutual.
Okay. If we have some proper time, and the stars are right, and the tides are coming in, then let's maybe let's figure it out.
Yeah.
And I also can't promise you anything.
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Just don't get yourself killed, okay?
No promises. I got married now. I was close there for a little bit. Just
Yeah, you all looked pretty banged up.
yeah. Some more than a fighting pit in the yarn. So
All right, well, you shouldn't keep Mr. Moss waiting.
are you gonna be working for him?
Yeah, I think he's got some work for me.
Okay.
Keep myself busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get in trouble if I don't have things to do.
Yeah, I know you do. It's always good trouble, though.
Yeah.
I like. Oh, I put my hand on the side of his face and I ruffle his hair.
Kind of leans in.
And I touch my forehead to his.
I'm gonna stay up here for a bit.
Okay.
I'll give his hand a squeeze.
Kisses your hand.
Wrap my fingers around it.
Okay.
And I go,
Yeah. Yeah.
In the time that everyone was doing their thing. And feel free to say no, this is a bit of a spicy ask. I have access to a spell that would be very useful to me right now as a bard. And I took a spell that I've literally never used, Cure Wounds, because action economy, it's always healing word for me. Could I spend basically the time that everyone is out shopping just like trying to commune with the spirits that follow me around to gain access to that spell?
What's the...
Comprehend languages.
Okay. I will... you can. I will give you a preface at this. It won't help you read what's on...
Great.
Okay.
It's still a useful spell, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even if it like helps in any way in the future of like going to the temple, if it's like combines the languages. So yeah, I'm going to basically spend time just like sitting in my room, my eyes roll back in my head, like looking at the coin.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like oh, like the ghosts everywhere. And I'm gonna trade out Cure Wounds.
I speak French!
Shy comes down, like, knowing that she's left this boy behind to, like, go adventure with Esper, and she, like, leans in the door, and he's like, oh.
and I'm like, I'm gonna go back
What have I
upstairs.
done?
I'm gonna go
All right.
back upstairs.
So,
Can I ask you a
Monster
question?
gathering round?
Can I ask you a question? This is not something that can I tell what the coin is made of?
Griffin
Make
would know.
a survival check.
As we're all reconvening, I'm assuming at this
Yes.
point.
Can I give you the help action for that? Because I've
Or nature check. Sorry, nature check. What am I thinking? Not a survival check.
This guy loves nature.
I can't help with that, but I can give a bardic.
Nature.
Oh, you can't help with
I
that?
can't help with nature. I can help with survival,
I'll
but I can give a
re-roll.
bardic.
I'll re-roll.
It's nature.
Even though it was really good. No, that's not as good. 17.
17. It's metallic. You're not exactly sure what kind of metal it is. It's got quite a bit of weight to it. So you're guessing it's probably not steel.
And it's silverish in color.
Silverish, yeah, kind of got a burnished quality to it.
I have some ideas. Giannis has some ideas. Thistle does not.
That's hard. That's the hard bit.
It's the hard.
Welcome to my whole life.
As Moss gathers you all around, I'll take you to Vermalhask, and then I will leave. He gives you 3 scrolls of sending.
Okay. I take them.
Should we split those up? Maybe between us. Just
Let
in
me
case.
know when you find the artifact.
Okay.
I'll come and get you.
I've used one before, so maybe I'll take one.
Take one, give one to you. I'm gonna give one to Mark.
I give it to Miri.
Yuri has access to something.
I give
Okay, well that's for you, Thistle.
Oh, hey.
And I'll keep the other one.
All right.
This is just so that I don't spend. Can this be? Is this a cipher that I could potentially break? Like me, Adam Lucas?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
cool,
But you
cool.
might need, like, as you've spent time with it, you sort of realize that you might not have enough information to
Right.
break the cipher.
The only thing I want to know is, can I use the spell Comprehend Languages to determine what direction to read this in? Because I've written it down using this as a reference point, but then I realize there's a demon on the back, and I might have written it upside down, making it completely useless
Adam's trying
because
to break the box.
I wouldn't be able to break a cipher if the cipher is upside down.
Let's see.
So there's
feeble
a
minds after.
either it's an A symbol or a V symbol with a line through it. If you can just tell me what direction that is, that helps me figure out if I've done this upside down.
Yes, I will give you that information shortly.
Yo, I have the puzzle sweats. That's why I took my shirt off. I love this shit.
You have the puzzle sweats. We have the awkward conversations.
Questions?
I will give
just. I'm gonna send you my address. Just send me puzzles. I'll have a good time.
All right.
I'll be alone in my house.
You all gather around as you see that kind of green mist sort of swirl around you as you feel your stomach kind of drop and you find yourselves in a new place.
Oh, we're gonna ask.
You see you're standing outside of a wooden building.
Sorry, I would have had told you to change how you appear before we left.
Yeah, true.
Just so that he doesn't show up looking like Esper in the town that he's from.
You see the town is kind of quite densely forested, even though it is kind of near the coast. The forest kind of comes right through. You can see these tall, dark wood trees with red leaves that seem to kind of span all through the city. You see a number of wooden houses. All the houses are wood here, and that dark kind of wood. You can see they're quite beautifully made. It looks like there's quite a craftsmanship here. You see folks sort of surprised as you arrive. There are folks out and about, and you see what look like bugbears, a number of bugbears and orcs, as well as a number of tieflings kind of moving about. As there's sort of a surprise, and you look in front of you and you can see this somewhat run-down building, which runs at a contrast to a lot of the other buildings, but it is wood, and you can see there's like a large carved double door, and you can see there's a sign over top that says the Tea House. And as you kind of open the door, this like plume of smoke kind of wafts out as your eyes kind of adjust to the light. There is kind of that overcast, kind of bright light, and as you walk into the kind of dim, hazy bar, you can see off in the center there is almost like a large fire pit, and a number of there's like small tables around. You can see there's one kind of pale orange tiefling making tea, And you can see there's one tiefling kind of moving about with these tea trays, kind of delivering tea to the different tables. And you can see there's a number of different rooms off of this center. And there are folks, some of them are smoking something. There are other folks using other substances. I'll have you all make a perception check.
Oh. 20. Good for me.
24.
24.
8.
5.
20.
20. Okay, so you two are kind of overwhelmed with the smoke and things like that. It's difficult. Your eyes are adjusting, and you don't really get a clear look at things. You notice right away as you're kind of picking through. You see there's a number of illicit drugs being used, and kind of there's a number of different things. You see there's folks smoking something. And there's a few kind of clusters of folks smoking something. There seems to be something that's on most of the tables that's almost like, it looks like, they almost look like shells, but they're in what looks like maybe a pickling solution. And they're on most of the tables, and you can see people kind of like taking them out and putting them in their mouths. You can see there's a table off to the side where there is like a paste that's being taken, and it's quite iridescent, and it's being rubbed in the mouth.
Just a beautiful lesson in perseverance. If you have a task in mind and you don't give up, you will eventually find drugs.
I would like to say, for the record, Thistle has purchased, is the only one who's purchased drugs or drug-like stuff on this campaign so far. And oh, you have as well.
Yeah, we bought the drugs together.
I purchased grung poison.
But I have categorically not done any yet. I keep giving it away or getting other people high.
You see there's also a number of bottles of pleasure wine, which you recognize being passed at different tables. And there's also one room you just kind of get the corner of. But you see someone being tied up with silk ropes and then snorting something. And they look like there's like a vision of pure ecstasy on
Yes.
them.
I love that.
You're not sure exactly what's happening in there.
Spider silk ropes?
You don't know.
Is this spider milk cocaine?
You two spot right away. You can see in the far corner there is a gambling going on. You can hear dice being rolled, and you can see it. And you see a kind of handsome figure with like jet black hair, kind of slicked back, and kind of a thin mustache. You can see they kind of laugh, and you watch as somebody quite angrily gets up, and then almost in a flash, you see the glint of a knife hit the table, and the person is like, "Ugh!" and storms out past you. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Oh, cool setting.
Oh my goodness.
You guys got this? This is gonna
Go do a ton of
shiny mouth stuff. Was it goo-like, the thing in his mouth?
Definitely pasty, gooey paste. Gooey paste.
Goo. Yeah, there's a saying around here, Tim.
Okay.
When there's no time to waste.
Wow. Okay. So thank you once again to the amazing folks over at Questchests. Please type _Quest to go follow the Kickstarter, which drops tomorrow. And
It's so dope.
this is just a taste of the stuff we're gonna be playing. This chest is the start of I think a couple episodes arc that we're working with them. They will be our ongoing sponsor for the next little bit. Thank you to all these wonderful folks. We're gonna go record a Chatwater now, and
I'll let you know in Chatwater what my theory is that Yanis thinks, but Thistle doesn't know.
Ooh, so patrons.
Is it? Do you want to do?
Oh yes, when there's no time to waste.
Lick the
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.